Days after the arrest of spiritual leader Chinmoy Krishna Das in Bangladesh, another Hindu priest, Shyam Das Prabhu, has been detained in Chattogram. As per the sources, Prabhu was arrested without an official warrant while visiting Chinmoy in jail. The incident has sparked further outrage among the Hindu community and the minority community in Bangladesh, who have been protesting against the earlier arrest. Clashes between protesters and police have continued, with a Chattogram court denying bail to Chinmoy Krishna Das. Tragically, Assistant Public Prosecutor Saiful was killed during these confrontations. Prominent ISKCON spokesperson Radharamn Das has expressed that concern about the arrest and called for the justice for the transparency in the process. All right, viewers, as we can understand, in fact, another arrest from Bangladesh related to the ISKCON fraternity has created anger and outraged the people of Hindu community in Bangladesh. All right, Group Captain UK Devnath joins me live on the broadcast. Very good morning to you, sir. In fact, what is happening in Bangladesh is definitely an issue of concern. Critically, the developments that we are tracking, it is only increasingly, in fact, giving a picture that there is fear of safety and there is fear of, in fact, safeguarding the interest of minorities in Bangladesh. In such a situation, how do you view the Indo-Bangladesh ties, in fact, given at this point of time? Also taking in consideration that Indian communities here back home have been protesting against this latest arrest of ISKCON spiritual leader.
Yes, Simran, situation in Bangladesh is going from bad to worse as far as attacks on Hindus are concerned. ISKCON temple has been attacked, two more temples have been attacked near Chattogram. One Shani Dev temple and one Kalibari has been attacked. So it appears that Muhammad Yunus government is not able to control the extreme Islamist, extreme jihadi elements in Bangladesh. It remains to be seen that Muhammad Yunus, who was known, who got his Nobel Peace Prize on human values, on protection of human rights, protection of religious minorities, how he is going to take criticism from his own party colleagues. It appears that Muhammad Yunus does not have much control over the whatever government or the police organization or the army in Bangladesh. It was known that he is not a political force. Left to him alone, he won't be able to win an election or even gather 10 votes. But good thing is that government of India has taken up its concerns with Bangladesh government at highest level. The Bangladesh High Commissioner in Delhi has been summoned by External Affairs Ministry and has been told to ensure protection of Hindus in Bangladesh. Similarly, our High Commissioner in Dhaka is actively liaising with Bangladesh Home Ministry, Bangladesh Army and Bangladesh Police to seek protection for Hindus in Bangladesh. Situation remains very, very fragile. Long-term history. Simran, population of Hindus in Bangladesh, which was almost 30% during independence, has now declined to only 8%. It shows that Hindus have been persecuted in Bangladesh slowly, gradually before 1971 and now. During Sheikh Hasina's tenure, whenever Awami League comes into party, Hindus get some support, some solace, and some breathing space. Good thing is that ISKCON has decided that its 150 temples all over the world will observe a day of prayer today. So awareness must spread all over the world that Hindus in Bangladesh are being killed, tortured, their women folk being subjected to inhuman tragedies. UNO also has taken shown some concern. Government of India is likely to chair this point next week in United Nations organization, which will ensure that even Western countries and countries which give a huge amount of financial and other aid to Bangladesh, they also intervene. Yes, Simran.
Yes, Mr. Devnath. Also, given the fact that these kind of violent attacks against the minorities in the neighboring nations do specifically give a picture that they are on a rise, as 8% of the Hindu community now constitutes as part of the Bangladesh. But what remains worrying at this point of time is how, in fact, this is going to be now going against the interest of the Hindus. So, what is exactly needed at this point of time, as per your opinion? Because the Indian government has already made an outreach to the Bangladesh government. There have been efforts through dialogue and diplomacy that often get the first priority. But at this point of time, what should be done for those who are in fact facing the brunt of this entire Yunus government, where there is in fact an attack on the Hindu communities?
Yes, Simran, the jihadi elements in Bangladesh, they are trying to incite Hindus to commit violence. So, first thing which is required, that Hindus in Bangladesh should remain united and peaceful. There should be no aggression from Hindu side, because then it gives a leverage to these elements like jihadi elements and Islamist elements, one alibi to attack Hindus. As far as government of India is concerned, government of India is taking all possible diplomatic steps to ensure that Bangladesh government pays heed to the request of India to protect Bangladesh. See, we are not taking any strict steps at this juncture, because if India resorts to any arm twisting methods against Bangladesh, then it may backfire, because these jihadi elements in Bangladesh, they will use India's pressure tactics as a as a sentiment. They will build up another sentimental story that India is trying to bully Bangladesh, thereby further causing damage to Hindu interests in Bangladesh. So, government of India is taking very small steps, very careful steps, but it is handling the entire situation with lots and lots of patience and maturity.